Happy liver,
happy life.
happy life.
So with this particular subject, many of you have done a system survey where you filled in those little dots. Well, one of the main ones that I see that comes up as number one by a long shot as far as one of the systems that are highly compromised, that is screaming at you, is the biliary and liver system, gallbladder and liver. Now, roughly about half of our patients have had their gallbladder yanked out for one reason or another. And so we know that that comes from inflammation. When the gallbladder starts acting up, it's from an inflammatory response that has been going on for many, many years. So the liver is responsible for so many things, but think about this. Every 5 minutes, your entire blood supply goes through your liver. Think about that. Think about how hard your liver works. And right now, you've heard of cirrhosis before. Okay, cirrhosis leads to cancer of the liver, things like that. But we usually think of cirrhosis, we think of alcoholics, called alcoholic cirrhosis. It used to be that the majority of patients that got cirrhosis, they were alcoholics. But did you know that now fatty liver disease leading to cirrhosis due to diet and lifestyle is more associated with cirrhosis than strictly alcoholism? And you know where that's coming from? High fructose corn syrup. Corn syrup, anything like that, anything that's fructose in it, that's especially the high fructose corn syrup, which is highly processed. When you eat anything like that, in order for it to become energy, it has to be processed through your liver first. So if you are, eating a lot of processed foods, look at the label. Most of them have high fructose corn syrup in them.
They recently realized that we
caught on.
Yeah, that we caught on, and that high fructose corn syrup was getting a really bad rep.
Mm-hmm.
So they renamed it. So just
safer.
to trick you. So here are some other names, and you can Google this, but just tapioca syrup, glucose syrup, fructose syrup, glucose syrup, Dalina syrup.
That's one I haven't heard.
Crystalline glucose and corn sugar.
Yeah.
So don't let them trick you.
Yeah. All those will muck up your liver. Okay, and I think that's where the majority of it begins, because fatty liver disease is associated with so many different things. I mean, the liver is responsible for detoxification. I don't care how healthy a lifestyle that you live in Dallas, you live in any big city, you have toxins coming into your body 24/7 just by breathing the air.
Yeah, you live in 2016.
Yes. So your liver has to deal with a lot. Then some folks are actually on a lot of medications. The liver has to metabolize and deal with all of those. Your liver also in phase 2 of detoxification has to do with hormones. So how many cancers do we know that are hormonal driven? If your liver is not happy, if you're not treating your body well, you will have hormonal issues and possibly be more prone to getting hormonal cancers. Men and women. It doesn't discriminate. So starting with cleansing, detoxing, we're going to get into some of those things too a little bit further, but one of the ones that I really like to start with is the standard process 21-day cleanse. 21 days sounds like a long time, but think of it as 3 weeks. You can do anything for 3 weeks. And guess what? After 3 weeks, it becomes a habit. So give yourself the opportunity. Ask us about it. Look it up. Go to the Standard Process website, standardprocess.com, and you can go there and look up the 21-day purification program. If 21 days seems like a little bit too much for you, we actually do have a great one. It's a 10-day healthy inflammatory response program that we can walk you through as well. And again, you can research it first for yourself, and you can come in with questions. We'll be glad to go over it with you. It will give you a really good start to making sure your liver is really happy. If anybody out there has been diagnosed with fatty liver disease already, or diabetes, under that same umbrella, metabolic syndrome, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, you know, increasing weight around the belly that you can't seem to get rid of. That is something that's something we can help you with. We can show you how to move forward to better health. So happy liver, happy life.
Happy liver, happy life. There's a lot of different opportunities to detox on a regular basis, which we'll talk about a little bit later on. But the idea behind it is that you're taking some of the strain off of your liver, because that's your main internal detox organ. And if it's stressed out, it cannot do all of the other processes that it needs to do.
Right.
Yeah.